Where are you from? Korea? Is that the Korean name? Hope you don't mind me asking. Oh, I live in Toronto. That's cool. I like Korea. South Korea is a nice country. I was a keynote speaker at a conference there on venture capital years ago and did some consulting with about 7 or 8 startups in Seoul, but also Songnam City. Really enjoyed South Korea. Okay, I'd love to go back sometime. So anyways, this is a critical piece of the business as well. Businesses need to borrow money on a regular basis. So if it's cheap to borrow the money, it's easy to grow. It's easy to expand. Okay, guys? Now, what happens if, let's say right now it costs 2%? What if it jacked up to 4% to borrow money? The yield curve did something like this. Well, the cost of borrowing money has doubled. Now, it still might be affordable based on historic numbers, but that's going to affect business, right? It's a little harder to do business. Well, it's not necessarily harder to do business, it's just less profitable. But you're not going to go out of business. You're going to keep borrowing the money, because if you're in the business of selling shoes, you need inventory. You're going to buy shoes for the next season, right? It's not like you're going to say, oh, well, 4%, forget it. It's just going to be a little less profitable. Now keep in mind, though, the only reason interest rates started at 2 or less is that at some point we had a collapse in the economy. That's how it goes. You know, boom and bust, so to speak. There are cycles. Times can be good. Times can be bad. When times are good, everyone's making money. Prices go up. That's called inflation. The central bank combats inflation by raising interest rates. So therefore, these things change percentage-wise as well. But the central bank does that because they are trying to cool off the economy. That's what they want to do. That's their intent. So those that are borrowing money have to pay more. You need to borrow money for a mortgage, you're going to have to pay more. If you're a business trying to buy inventory, you're going to have to pay more, which means the CEO has to buy a 42-foot yacht instead of a 47-foot yacht. And slowly, it trickles down, ideally, right? So let's take a look at history, and I don't know how far back I can go because I think there is a limit. So let me pull up the dynamic yield curve. Lots of lines going on.
No.
Alright, hang on. I got an email. Google.com.